Hello there, welcome back to my channel. I'm your very host Josh Stocky. Please do well to subscribe, like, and of course share the video with your friends. Yeah, so today we'll be looking at the preparations as regards the forthcoming protest, the End Bad Governance Now protest. A whole lot has been said about that protest, and it may like something that is long overdue and should have started long before now, but it is coming on the 1st of August. Remember the Occupy Nigeria protest that happened in 2012, which was led by our former president Muhammadu Buhari and our now president, His Excellency Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Something like that is going to be happening again, and this time it is not Occupy Nigeria. This one is End Bad Governance. And a whole lot of politicians have become out to say some things as regard that protest. Like, of course, it is all from the ruling party, the All Progressive Congress Party, the APC. They've been coming out to say things like they don't want a repeat of what happened in the NSAS protest to happen again. And now I'm just asking myself, is it like we've not had any protest that there was no violence at the end of the day? Like the Occupy Nigeria protest in 2012, which was led by the now president and the former president. If you remember very well, there was no chaos, there was no fight, there was no destruction of anything. The protest happened and everything went well. Now, I'm just trying to think now, like, is it like the then President Goodluck Jonathan, is it like he was too peaceful, that was why things went the way they went? Or what? Because we saw almost the same thing happen in Buhari's regime and it was chaos everywhere. So is it like the APC government is not a peaceful one or what? Even Rufai of Arise TV was saying something. I make reference to that 2012 protest.
As a leader, you must explain tire. The people did not vote for Information Minister or Mr. Bayo Ononuga that is abusing everybody. You must engage. At first, you don't engage your people. You came, you don't engage. Since President Tinubu has been president, how many interviews have you seen? Over a year. How many sit-downs? You don't engage your people. We don't know your mind. You come, you give recorded statements, speeches, well choreographed. That's not what the people want. They want engagement. They want to hear you, that you feel them. I put an option earlier on yesterday. I said President Tinubu can do a syndicated Twitter Spaces that's syndicated across every platform. Engage the young people. Have conversations with them. It's not by sending security agents everywhere to say, oh, don't remember what happened in NSAS. And for security agents reminding us what happened in NSAS, hell yeah, we also remind you of what 2012. Why was there no violence? There was no chaos now. You shut the country down for 2 weeks. There was no chaos. So stop using NSAS as a benchmark. We had protests in this country in 2012. Nothing happened. So protests can actually be peaceful. Occupy Nigeria was peaceful except for one killing of Demola Yaya Baton. In fact, people had carnival-like atmosphere at the Ganifa Park in Ojota. So stop bringing reminders of NSAS.
Why can't the president come out and then address the media? We've never seen a video or anything of such where our now president, His Excellency Bola Ahmed Tinubu, coming out to address the masses. It is always him doing the video and then post. Is this the kind of leaders APC has to give to us? Like, I don't understand, because they've given us only 2 presidents and that's their pattern. So is this like this is all they have to give to us? The Imo State Governor, Hope Uzodinma, he was saying something. He said that protest is actually a fundamental right of every citizen of the country, but he's saying that he does not know why they want to protest. And this thing is like, I don't understand. Like, are the things that are happening in the society today not enough for us to demand for an explanation or to demand for good governance? Like, you see things, you see money flying around, corruption everywhere, and this is what they came up with. They came up with the end corruption, and now they are the ones that are, spearheading this corruption.
Well, democracy is about opinion of the people, and the protest is allowed in a democratic setting. But every protest must be reasonably conceived to be able to make political sense. I think it's too early at this time in the life of this government for anybody to come out to say he wants to protest. First of all, there have not been any engagement where those who are sponsoring the protest was able to tell us the reasons for the protest. Secondly, given the global situation today and the insecurity in the country, we have a very fragile political environment that, if not managed and protected very well, may collapse the entire country. So those who are going to protest, what is the reason for the protest? And if they have no reason for the protest, I think our advice, we meaning Nigerians, citizens of this country, who are making sacrifices. Some of us have paid the supreme price for the existence of this country. We should guide our country very jealously. I think it is a wrong time for anybody to do any protest, because the implication of doing that, if care is not taken, is that it may be hijacked, like the NSAS experience, where criminals now hijacked and innocently conceived agitation by young Nigerians. So this is another kind of temptation that I think too, that those behind the protest, because they have not been able to come out openly to say they are behind it, there is something that is a motive that is yet to be unraveled. So if you are protesting, what do you want government to do? Because the reason for protest is that they want an issue to be addressed.
So now, is it like we should be patient? For how long should we be patient? We don't even know, because the president is not saying anything. I remember in 2012, when they came out to protest, they said that the fuel price, at that time, it used to be 65 naira, and then it was raised to 18 naira, and then they complained and they went to protest. And they were saying that the price should come down. Now, the question is, how much is the fuel price now? It's over 700, and you don't want us to protest. Like, the reason for which you protested in 2012, can't you see? Is it not glaring enough for you to see? Now, another thing is, it seems like everybody who joins APC, they give you a kind of brainwashing drugs or something that will make you now forget everything that has ever happened in the country. And now they will feed you new things, and then you go like, okay, look at this senator now. Imagine what he's saying.
A question, because you have said that we should stay on the facts and the figures, and that's what we're saying. And I'm asking you a straightjacket question, yes. Senator. The inflation rate was just a little above 20%, and now is over 33%.
I don't agree with that statistics.
So what is your own statistics?
I don't know, but I don't know.
But if you don't know, why are you disagreeing? I'm telling you facts. I'm on national television.
What is your source of inflation? You can't just
It is the MBS. MBS whose salaries are being paid by the government.
Of course. MBS did not give it.
So you do not agree also that the inflation rate has risen dramatically from a year ago up until now?
I didn't agree. I know there are inflation challenges, but it's not up to that level.
Up until 33%?
Yes.
What is the present inflation rate, Senator, if you don't agree?
I don't agree.
You were a lawyer, and I imagine that since you have given the parameters upon which we need to have this conversation, and I'm giving to you. So if you look at it, the Nigerian inflation figure, look at it, March 2024, 33%, May 2023, 22.41%, Senator.
I had Shehu call him a lawyer, and I'm just asking myself, like, you are supposed to be learned. Now, these are facts shown to you, and then you say you don't accept it. Okay, you don't accept it. Come up with your own, and you can't give any. Nobody talks about the government of today and smile. It is always anger, because of the way things are. A tuber of yam goes for around 4,000 naira. Just a tuber of yam. And Hope Uzodinma is saying that he does not see the reason why we should protest. I saw a news recently, and this has got me thinking right now. They posted something online saying that there will be a particular festival that will be coming up on the 1st of August. Yeah, it is actually the same day that the protest will be starting. So the festival, it is said that the festival involves rituals. So persons should stay indoor. Now I'm just asking, I'm curious, and I want to know now, like, are you trying to say now that rituals is now a constitutional thing? That is it now right for people to do human rituals? I'm just asking, I want to know, because you say that humans should remain inside because of the festival that is coming up. Now, are you saying that it's going to be if you are seen outside, you could be killed for the ritual? I'm just asking. Now, at the end of the day, right, we know this is all planned work, but I guess they're going to be using a whole lot of persons for rituals. Now, for now, right, for the protest, I will say we should all try as much as possible to maintain orderliness in this protest, so that what happened in the NTAS protest will not repeat itself. And one thing I notice is that, you see this protest, right? People keep saying things like P2B is sponsoring this protest, but who saw what happened during the NSAS protest? Now we saw persons coming out of official government cars to come and disrupt the protest, which means that government can plant their own persons amongst those that are coming to protest peacefully and then scatter things. So I would say, if you are going out to protest, be careful, and anyone you see trying to destroy anything, you should hold that person and hand that person to the appropriate authorities. And before you hand the person, let the person make proper confessions as to who sent him or why he's doing what he's doing, and let it be on camera so we can tell and see who is actually spoiling the country. But in all honesty, right, to say that we don't need to protest is like saying that we should keep suffering, because the country was not even close to this before Buhari and President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, join hands together with the likes of Wole Soyinka and Pastor Tunde Bakore to, summon people for protest, and the protest was held. So if the country was not that bad, and now, we need that type of protest in this point in time. So this protest is one that it is much, much needed. And I just want to say, as we are going out to protest, please be your brother's keeper. Try to look around and fish out those persons that will try to come and disrupt the protest or do something funny or silly. But that will be that for now until I come your way next time. I remain your very host, Josh Talking. And please do want to leave a comment as to what you think as to especially that festival, that ritual festival. That is, that's what is really getting my attention the most. Like, people will try to now say that human rituals is now legal in the country because of the protests.